Today we're talking about 9 habits of people who never look stressed. 1. Arrive everywhere 10 minutes early. It seems simple, but it solves so many problems because you never feel rushed. A calm nervous system is the key. 2. The shutdown ritual. And every workday the same. Clear your desk, close your tabs, and write down 3 important tasks that you have to do tomorrow. That will make you feel prepared for tomorrow, for the unknown, and make you feel less stressed. Number 3. That one decision that makes thousands of decisions. So when your plate is full, learn to say no. If you already have something to do, say no to that new project. Because if you say no to that only one, it eliminates the 100,000 other questions that were coming after that one. So only that one decision you've blocked eliminated all the other decisions you had to make, which would make you feel confused and more stressed. If you already have something to do, if you already have your plan, stick onto it. Opportunities are good, opportunities are fine, and it's important to say yes, but also it's important to have your priorities and to say them at the right time. Number 4, the 40% rule. Listen more than you talk. In every chat, every conversation, try to ask questions to that person you're talking with and try to make them talk 60%. In that way, you are more in the receiving energy, which is good. You learn more and stay more open and stay more calm. 5. Curate your digital space. Your online environment shapes your mindset, especially in this generation. So unfollow those draining profiles, all those profiles that give nothing to you, that you can receive nothing from, and fill your feed with inspiring content, people who make you feel inspired, who challenge you to grow. Number 6, the deep work reset. Block 90 minutes in the morning for your most important task. In my case, that's waking up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym 5 days a week, every weekday. At first, it started as a challenge that I called the FIRE challenge, but I can easily say that it has become a lifestyle. I'm proud. Number 7 is something also new to me, the NSDR pause. So that's a non-sleep deep rest meditation, and if you listen to it every day 10 minutes, it'll boost your energy. 8, and we already know, I think we should know the importance of this one, set healthy boundaries. Meaning, first of all, of course, the relationships with others. If you just know to listen to that beautiful body of yours, and if you feel something, if you feel triggered, if there's something that you don't like, then be bold enough to say it, Like, I don't feel good right now. Because most of the time we don't really have the courage to say that, especially if you're young. Or it's not just about being young, it's also important to have the work-life balance. So if you're working and you want to have a vacation, you need that vacation. Just do not check those emails. Just say you're gonna be back in 3 days and be back in 3 days. Keep your promises and give yourself promises that give you healthy boundaries. 9, which again symbolizes the importance of technology today. Treat your feed like your future depends on it. Because it does. It literally does. Your feet trains your body every day. The only thing that we do, the easiest thing that we do every day is just, scrolling. The right content rewires your thinking and keeps you focused on what's really important. As Dr. Joe Dispenza is always saying, the importance of attention and attention. Before I say goodbye, I just want to give a little more examples so that we understand these more deeply. So for example, you're following models which cause you to compare yourself and you think you're unworthy. But the thought of being unworthy causes the feeling of being unworthy. So it's all connected, but here's a solution. Instead of following the models, you could follow influencers who become, go that way, kind of. Gym influencers or beginner influencers. There's also beginner influencers, me, by the way. I'm an influencer who likes to keep it real, I'm not gonna be there and then post like, yeah, this is my life, blah, blah. No, I'm also posting the becoming, and we are all always going somewhere. There's never a done, a done line, finish line. So the question is, how would your best self look like? If we talk about being not stressed, if we talk about a regulated nervous system, that means that I already have everything going on, I know what I'm doing. So how would that version of me look like? So the key is to teach our body emotionally, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, how it feels like before the occasion actually happens. Meditating means becoming familiar with. So you gotta become familiar with that future self of yours. By the way, that's gonna be 10, but that just popped out of my mind. Quotes actually really help for a positive mindset, for positive thinking. And positive thinking means being confident with who you are, you know, and confidence is the key actually to stay on the ground, you know, kind of, and see the future more clearly and believe in yourself. So quotes, I can also suggest, and I also can give you my quote Instagram page. Favorite quotes of an Aquarian. Guess who's an Aquarian? So yeah, today that was it. It was, after a long time, my first English video, but I think I'm gonna make them more. P.S. Maybe I was a bit nervous at the beginning of the content because, as I told you, it's been a long time since I haven't done English content, but with time it's getting better. So I'm teaching actually my body emotionally what it feels like to be a universal influencer. I like that. So it's always these micro habits, guys. Do something today. Do something. And repeat it. Repeat it. Bye-bye.